Hello, I've got a package from a viewer of the channel, Evan. Thanks for sending us stuff, dude. Can't wait to tumble them for you and check out this Obsidian. Oh no, I dropped Bob, the box cutter. So there's some, spinners in here. We got a stainless Amaryllis. Little thing. We got a note here. Cool. Thank you for agreeing to finish the Amaryllis for me. Please find the below instructions. Obsidian W. Please do what you wish. Treat it like your own. I'll ask you to return it to me in the same condition you receive it, including bearing. It is a stock bearing, and I quite like it. Sweet. Amaryllis stainless steel. Please refinish. Please tumble using a fine media. Oh yeah, okay. We were just talking about that. I trust that you will do justice. I kind of ask you to refinish both sets of buttons. I also ask you to replace the stock buttons with the ones provided. Feel free to do the stock button. To do with the stock bearing what you please. Okay, cool. We could change that out to do something different. And return address. I like it. Hopefully I didn't show that on camera because I wasn't paying attention. It was at the bottom down there. All right. So lots of bubble wrap. Good, good. So don't change the bearing on the Obsidian and tumble everything on the Amaryllis. Copy that. I like instructions and rules. Makes things very clear. Okay. Got more bead banging around going on. Ooh, this one's taped up good. Leah. 3. Oh, this is the Obsidian. Huh. Cool. I could just cut into this thing being tungsten and it wouldn't even scratch it. I'm not going to, but... I really thought about buying one of these. I saw one for sale in the groups the other day. And I didn't do it because it wasn't as good of a deal as I thought. I like this bearing too. I wouldn't want to change this. What do we got going on in here? It's all stainless with a crown cage. Interesting. I haven't seen many of those. Number 35. These buttons are pretty good. I like the little divot in the middle. Huh. I can honestly say I like it more than I thought I would. It's got a bit of a slap quality to it. Dang. I might get one of these. I'm not even joking even at all. I might see if that dude still has that one still posted. Because I just sold my Zerkutide Top C right before recording this video. And that was more than this was. Dang, I'm really surprised I like it this much. Okay. What diameter are these buttons? Sorry I haven't got to your Amaryllis yet. I'm actually really excited about that too. Check this out. I got these really cheap calipers on Amazon. They're like $13 and they're plastic. But they actually measure down to thousandths with okay accuracy for getting rough dimensions. Well, we're not in fractions. 24.4, so pretty much a standard button size. 24.5 will work. How is this with these buttons? Ooh, wait. I've got these tungsten buttons right here that I made and had on my Moonlight for quite a while. Do these fit? They don't. Hitting on the edges right there, so not enough ride height. So let's see about these. These have that slight rounded bit to them. Okay, neat. Let's try that. These are modified tungsten edamame buttons. Dang, yeah, I can rip this thing. So it's not slow like the dark EDC and there's like one called like the bobble or something, and things that have this general kind of shape to it. Like, this is a bar, right? You know, it's long and skinny. This has pronounced weights on the end. Same thing goes for edamame over here. Let's grab it because tungsten bar spinner. That was over my fanny pack. I didn't do a little unboxing. I was a little too excited. Unpacking, sorry. Edamame was being carried in this. I need a new leather slit because of these fat tungsten buttons I put on it. Still a ripper, okay. But then with these guys, I don't even know what I was saying. I'm too excited over the spinner. God, it's got a really cool sound to it too. Okay, so these tungsten buttons don't work. These are also really low ride height buttons. Those are gonna be too thick. These buttons really aren't bad. I just wish they had a little bit more, I mean, I spoil myself with all the buttons I've made recently. I really like deep dish buttons. Okay, can I like this with just the stock buttons? Because they really do match the spinner just beautifully well. If I were to make my own for this thing, I would have to add in these 2 rings to match that, and then give a nice full dish here. A little bit of skeletonization going on. I mean, yeah, it's like really going. It's perfectly balanced. Let me get a scale here. Put my little cheapo calipers back up too. I literally got these just for measuring buttons that are finished. I didn't want to scratch stuff with metal calipers. Dang, okay, so 168. What do we got? Just the body weight. 128. Okay. Very intriguing. Evan, I'm really grateful for you sending this to me. I'm not often wrong on my impressions of how something is through a screen. Not anymore, so this is a pleasant surprise. Yeah. I'm gonna probably try to locate one of these. Damn it. It's okay. How well does it fit in? Fits in the case good. Fits in one of my little 2 slots well, so it'll fit nicely on the bar row in my collection over here. Okay, I'm gonna actually put that in there right now to keep it safe. Let's keep this here for the Obsidian. Let's open up this Amaryllis. And then I've actually got my media over here already opened up because, ooh, let me show you all this. Media is opened up because I just tumbled my titanium flux from Spin Designs by Cami. I tumbled the titanium bits in my fine media, the same stuff that we were talking about this Amaryllis going in. To darken it up, this is a stainless steel here. That's how it looks in that media. Darkens it up significantly and gives it a very smooth, soft kind of touch. Let's surgically get this one out of here. Not a big buffer zone on the tape line. Don't want to scratch the spinner. Wow, super polished. So, something Evan was wondering, and also something I was wondering, is this Amaryllis? This is like the original tins. This is what my tungsten one came in. I think, oh no, I sold my Zerk Amaryllis with the tin that I got this tungsten one in. I got the Zerk one without a tin. And since this was a forever piece, I figured it'd be fine to get rid of the packaging for it. I don't need the packaging for something I am gonna have forever. Got a, was this like an Acer Racing bearing over here? Did I miss that on the sheet? What's this here for? Amaryllis, freezer finish. Okay, please tell me using fine media. Do the design justice. Kindly ask that you finish both sets of buttons. Yep. I also kindly ask that you replace the stock bearing with the one provided. Oh, okay. Feel free to do the stock. Okay, so to replace the bearing. Nice. So that works out well because I have to put or take the bearing out to tumble them. Oh, these buttons are loose. Let's tighten those up real quick. I have to say, okay, let me look at this. These buttons do, I think they are the same as the original Amaryllis buttons. I sold those with my zirconium one. So let's look at the bodies here, because we're curious if these are clones, so to say, or they're just being remade from the same design. Looking at this, this is the exact same machine program making this. There is no differential in size, machine lines, or anything. It's the same thing. It's crazy how different they feel. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna tighten the set screw up for you, bud. Don't like these to be loose because they can get lost. Let's give it a little snugging up. So it came with both sets of these buttons, huh? Interesting. Looks like it came from the same place to me. So they're same tool paths, same kind of lines. Okay, so I don't want to try it with those. We're gonna try it with the OG Amaryllis grips here. Love these cork mats for tightening stuff. Definitely not the best bearing, but it just feels like a lightweight Amaryllis. It reminds me a lot of the zirconium one that I used to have. Yeah, reminds me a lot of the zirconium one. Very light and fast, and it still slaps. Hoping you can hear that. So like it spins fast enough to whenever I go to stop it, I get a little thud and a smack on my fingers. Highly enjoy that. Yeah, this is cool, man. Good find. So they're really doing the Amaryllis again. That's great. It really is a good spinner, and more people need to experience this design. Can only hope and pray that they re-release it in tungsten, because I can tell you, a tungsten Amaryllis with tungsten grips and a full ceramic bearing is just sublime. That's my fave. Ooh, talking about faves. Get this thing back out. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so on to media tumbling. Let's get this bearing out of here. Going to give myself a little bit of space, slide my fidget box out of the way, get this bubble wrap out of the way, put this tin in this box and all this stuff in here for you, dude, so I can send it back. I'm gonna put that bearing in later. This I'm also gonna put in my case for now to get it out of the way. Let's get this bearing out of this thing. And let's see, so I'm gonna have to tumble these things in, I think, 3 different stages. So, I mean, I wanna see what the Amaryllis itself looks like. I know what the buttons are gonna look like. So let's go ahead and screw those together. The fine media, I have observed, doesn't make my parts, like buttons or screw together parts, come loose. I like that, so I can technically tumble just like this, I think, and it'll just be fine. Actually, no, I'm gonna do them separately because I don't know what materials these are. These surely are stainless buttons, but I'm really not entirely sure. And if you mix materials in the tumbler, the harder material could affect the finish on the softer material, and that's not good. So I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it the safe way, not use you as an experiment, Evan, and just tumble these parts individually. It'll be 3 rounds of like 8 to 10 hours each, so it's gonna be a minute to get all these done. We'll figure all that out. Not a big deal. Bearing out, garbage bearing out. The thing really did feel just horrendous. And what I'm going to do here, I'm gonna wrap up the video in just a second. I do want to spend this one more time on video because I like it, and I'm gonna go find one in the groups once this video ends. So let's put that in the case. And I'm gonna go grab my media that's open over here. I'm gonna keep my hands clean because this is gonna be, well, I'm gonna touch my media drum and it has stuff all over it. Here's the drum. You can see the slurry and the fine ceramic bits. Now I've got all kinds of grain and grit all over my hands, so let's put this in there and give me 2 seconds. I'll start the tumbler. It's got like this little rubber lid that goes, I'll show it once I get it on, but I don't want to put it on over top of my desk, again, because of grain. It's got a rubber lid that goes over the drum. There we are. So it sits in there, and then you got a metal cap that goes over, a washer, and a screw. And this little metal cap that I just put on has a tapered fit to it. So the tighter you tighten this, the more secure it gets over the rubber, and it compresses that ring so it doesn't leak. It's pretty neat. So now it's all sealed up all the way down to the edge. You can see that taper right there. So as it gets tighter on the drum, and the seal gets tighter. So now I got it all tightened up, and I'll just put it on the tumbler. Let's do this. We'll do this totally live. Sitting it on the tumbler. Taking you guys off the tripod. Walking to the tumbler. And turn it on. And it'll sit here for, I think I'm gonna let this one go for 10 hours. So it is 4:10 p.m. right now. I'll stop it before bed and run it a little bit more in the morning. Thanks for watching. See ya.